What's up, Planeswalkers? Another day, another deck, and today we are going to be trying our hand at Mono Black Discard. This is a slightly different version. MTG Malone was playing this, so let's go ahead and see. We've got Bandit's Talent, Strategic Betrayal, Hecteyes, a few different cards they got in, like Malboro. And we're going to see if this deck is really the best bet, including Demon Wall, which was a card that everybody has been raving about randomly. It's helping Standard get taken over by Mono Black since the bans. So let's see how it goes. And don't forget, that's Umbreon telling you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're on our way to 1,400 now. Let's get into the first matchup. I know with this deck, I saw MTG Malone was doing a lot of damage. He went like something crazy like 14-2 or something, so hopefully we can replicate some of that success. I'm going to keep this hand. I think we got a decent hand here. Get a Ruthless Negotiation to start off. This is one of those decks that just takes care of our opponent's hand really quickly, and then we've got so much removal in it, whether it's, creature removal or like hand disruption, that it's kind of hard for them to keep up and stay on track. And we just use the cards that are around that to really benefit. So we got Demon Wall up. I'm going to go for Hecteyes now. We'll get an extra discard here. Opponent is playing white-blue though, so they're playing kind of a slow game too, and depending on the version, they could be doing like Omniscience or, anything really. Alright, we've got another Ruthless Negotiation. And then Negate. Well, that's fine. We got a card out of their hand either way. So now we can go ahead and Momentum Breaker and get a second card out of their hand. We really need to see a Bandit's Talent coming through for us. Next turn, if we get another land, we can fire up the Demon Wall and start hitting for 5 a turn. Unless opponent, board wipes or something here. We'll see what they do. Okay, nothing from opponent yet. Ooh, we have the Unholy Annex. Now, if this lands, we're in a good position because Demon Wall is indeed a demon. Okay, yeah, that sticks. And let's swing in for the Hecteyes. I don't know what opponent has. They could definitely have like a Day of Judgment, but we've got our demon. So we're going to be able to draw a card, gain 2, they lose 2. Ultima. Ooh, okay. Well, all artifacts, creatures, and all that gone until, well, not even until end of turn, they're just gone. So, good for them. We'll then go ahead and, I don't know, Ruthless Negotiation. I was going to say we can unlock the other side and get a 6/6 demon, but I think we want to get rid of opponent's cards in hand more. We can take the 2 life for now. What do they got in there, by the way? Oh, they did release an Ultima earlier. Okay. Overlord of the Mistmoors. That's fine. Alright, opponent has no cards in hand now. That's pretty decent for us. Ooh, Liliana. So we could get rid of everything they have, but I think I want to go Jecht here. And then we could Momentum Breaker. I'm going to wait, though, because there's our Bandit's Talent. I feel like opponent's going to, yeah, so they're going to start firing up the land, which is fine. Well, they're all flying. It's going to hurt a bit, but then what we'll be able to do is next turn we can always, Bandit's Talent, get rid of the card in their hand, and then pump that up, or I don't know what we want to do here. We definitely need to gain some life though, so we need to get a demon down. We do have the Momentum Breaker to gain some life. Well, there's a Demon Wall. So I think we go Soulstone Sanctuary. I think we attack with Jecht here. That'll get them to discard a card also. And they'll flip and it'll turn to a 7/7, which is fine. Then we are up to full speed now. So our momentum breaker would be a pay 1 black, 1 additional, sack it, gain 4. I think we throw down another one, or do we do Lily? I'll throw this down. So we throw this down, they get rid of one of their flyers. And then I'm going to unlock the demon. Get a 6/6 blocker flyer. We gain 2. Ooh, deadly cover up off the top also. Very nice. Get lost. They showed that, didn't they? Yeah, I don't know why I ignored that. Okay. Down to 9. We get another Liliana. An opponent sees the writing on the wall. Good game, opponent. Let's get on to the next one. Let's see how many we can win in a row with this deck. Like I said, MTG Malone won quite a bit. Quite a bit. Keep this hand. Dragon 3/5/1. Waiting for us. Well, we're waiting for them, I should say. Blue-black. Okay. Sleight of hand. This might be a bit of a difficult matchup for us, depending on what type of blue-black they're playing. Ugh. I cannot talk today, y'all. You ever have one of those days? Ooh, momentum breaker. I think we just go ahead and throw down the swamp and pass, because we have the go for the throw and the cut down. Unless they play like a 3/3 artifact somehow, I think we got them. If it's a creature. Otherwise, we don't really have it. Alright, they did another sleight of hand. I think I'm going to go Lily here. Or not another sleight of hand. I want to get rid of cut down. What is opponent going to get rid of? Okay, swamp into the graveyard. They're getting rid of land, so they must have a lot of land available. Yep, another island. Mind Skinner. So they're doing the mill thing. Fully. I know they milled us a bit, but I think we momentum breaker, get rid of the Skinner. Make them discard. I don't know if Unholy Annex is really going to be good for us, but I don't know. Because if they are doing mill, us drawing cards kind of just feeds into them. So we'll just keep an eye out. I'm going to get rid of the go for the throat for now. More blue. More blue for the opponent. Another Mind Skinner. Okay, maybe we should have kept the go for the throat. Where's our confused math guy? We're doing some math. So yeah, I think we go momentum breaker here. Make them sacrifice the Mind Skinner again. Swamp. Bandit's talent. Make them discard a card. Or 2 non-land cards. Or 2 land cards, I mean. Okay. Well, why did they discard... Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. They could have just had an extra land. There goes the water crystal, though. Island. Cool. We held off on Liliana because... I don't know. I don't know. Well, Demon Wall... I think we make them sack their creature. So if that goes away, we can then Unholy Annex I'm going to do, and then pay the swamp. Good to go there. We're gonna draw, and then they lose 2. We've got Demon Wall and Deadly Cover-Up. Another Mind Scanner. Opponent drew another Mind Scanner. Thankfully, we got a blocker here, but we can also just sacrifice. I was gonna say, we also have Deadly Cover-Up. We've made them sacrifice 3 Mind Skinners now. This is insane. Opponent has drawn and or had Mind Skinners in their hand like 3 times now, right? I'm not making that up. 3 times? Yeah, 3 Mind Skinners. And a Water Crystal. Swiftfoot Boots. Ah, that. 2 broken, opponent. 2 broken. Alright, let's go ahead and discard. I'm going to get rid of Jecht. I would rather keep the Deadly Cover-Up, I think. Swing in for 5 with the Demon Wall. And this is where the mono black deck just gets crazy. It goes. Yep, opponent sees the writing on the wall, and on to the next one. Okay, what do we got? Red hate. Okay, so opponent hates red. I understand, but I'm also somehow offended. I like playing red sometimes. Get rid of that. I just think that 5-drop is too high for us. Okay. This is going to be the Azorius deck, and probably Simeraculum Synthesizer, and we messed up. We kept a hand we shouldn't have. We have no swamps. No swamps. Turn 3 lands, am I right, opponent? Oh man. We're gonna play it out. Braided net. Oh no. What do I even want to say? Holy cow. We just need a swamp. We're gonna have to discard down. I guess we get rid of a Demon Wall. Oh man. Somebody earlier this week, in oddly enough my Simeraculum Synthesizer deck, told me, wow, you sure do quit easy. There's our swamp. You do quit easy, because I had the Braided Net and I didn't even try to tap down their Elspeth. And I didn't know that you could. I thought about it, but I didn't. I didn't want to look silly, and I ended up looking silly either way. Yeah, this is probably that same deck. Let's do the Spring-Loaded Trap. Get rid of that. High 5 from the Jace Chocobo. Alright, if we can somehow win this after not getting our first swamp until like turn 5, are they just gonna quit? Why would they quit? There's no reason for them to quit. They are in like complete control right now. They don't even know what we've got. Just wow. Okay, let's do this. I think we gotta go Bandit's Talent. I think that's the best bet here. I think we just activate it. I was really thinking, I'm like, do we want to try and get out a Demon Wall? They might be going for enough to just like board wipe the Bandit's Talent now with one of their temporary lockdowns, and then next turn I could do like a Demon Wall and maybe bait out the second one. There it is. I was gonna say, I gotta slow play this here. We gotta use what they're showing us against them, because Well, I'm actually going to do Unholy Annex now. And then Demon Wall. So they can't respond. I mean, they could tap down Demon Wall, but it's not really going to benefit them at all. Yeah. To say we're still going to get the ability from it. They're probably going to have to... They don't temporary lockdown. Okay, never mind. I was going to say they probably have to temporary lockdown now. Let's go ahead and Malboro. Get another swamp. I think we just pass. We're just heading along, you know. We're just heading along slowly but surely. Braided net again. I don't know why they're... I mean, I guess it's not a waste. They can do the other side of braided net. Okay. They don't have any attack lands. We're going to fire up the Soulstone. We're going to lay down the swamp. I think... Do we fire... I got to fire up the Demon Wall now, right? 6 to put 2 counters on it. Swing in for 8. Well, they can tap it down again. Now they have a reason to tap it down. Swing in for 3. Okay. I can feel the temporary lockdown coming. That's all natural there. Oh, Soulstone Sanctuary. Yeah, that lives. Okay, Thousand Moon Smithy is still alive. Ooh, go for the throat won't get it. Right? Because it is an artifact? Yeah, go for the throat. Like, I'll show y'all. It may not look like it, but... Okay, they're going to craft with artifacts. So they get to put that on top and draw equal to their artifacts. So yeah, too bad we can't just go for the throat this. What we'll have to do though is we can Strategic Betrayal. Get rid of the cards in their graveyard just in case. Never know. I mean, there's not much in there. But then we just get a demon, right? I think we attack first. Get a demon. Draw a card. They lose 2. We gain 2. And unless they can do something, I think we win. I don't know how we pulled this out. Alright, Iron Crag. They're going to tap a blue and 3 additional. Tap it, draw 3. They could have like a board wipe here. Repurposing Bay. They don't get there. And see, okay, who said it? It was Mesa Savage said, oh, we give up awfully early. Shout out to you. Because look, we didn't give up. We didn't give up and we won this. We won. Let's get into the wrap up now. So this deck was mean. I'll admit, I played this. I went like 8-1 with it. I then lost like 2 additional after. So really I went like 8-0 and then 0-3. It was a great deck. It's just got a lot of disruption. It's really good, tailored for best of 1 right now with people trying to figure out the meta. But really a creature heavy meta, and then so many different ways to get rid of things. Best of 3 would work well too, if you have the enchantment removal and things like that. And then of course, naturally, like Unholy Annex is insane. It's a great card. Demon Wall is amazing. So is Bandit's Talent. So once again, thank y'all for checking out the video. If you have any comments, concerns, please put them in the chat or the comments here for me. And once again, thank you so very much for everything that you do. First and foremost, last but not least, you are doing everything right today, and you matter. Goodbye.